Good afternoon and welcome to my Friday ramblings. My skin is slowly getting better, but if you were to look at me close up, you would wonder very seriously whether that's the truth or not. However, I have to say that at various stages during today in particular, great heaps of skin have been falling off my face. So that's a little bit challenging. This has been a very busy week, as I mentioned in my Wednesday ramblings, which I actually couldn't record until late Thursday afternoon. I've had very little time to do work in the parish and to be involved in parish activities. I've had one funeral, one preparing, one all-day meeting on Tuesday, one all-day meeting today, Friday, as well as various other events on Wednesday, meeting in the morning, funeral in the afternoon. And so there was a little bit of time on Monday afternoon and a bit of time last evening for me to get onto my homily. So it's just been a little bit frantic. But the week has started really well. We had last Saturday, we had a day of reflection or a day of prayer. It was quite interesting and quite wonderful just to experience some different types of prayer, different from what I would normally be used to, and quite possibly even ways in which I wouldn't necessarily have felt comfortable. But in fact, they were quite wonderful experiences. Sunday was a trip to Bruny Island, and so that was a great afternoon. As always, I enjoy my time on Bruny Island and I enjoy spending time with the people who are there. But as I said, that then led into a fairly hectic week. This weekend, I have a funeral to organise tomorrow morning. I have lunch with the clergy at South Hobart. Saturday afternoon, I'll come back and just complete preparations for my weekend. And then on Sunday, after the Sunday masses, I'm actually joining some friends to go to the Longley International Hotel, which is a country pub. And there's a group who are playing there on Sunday afternoon. I've been invited to join some friends for that. Next week, even though I do have a funeral, it looks to be just a little bit quieter. It's also the last week of term, so there aren't so many school activities on, although both on Tuesday and on Wednesday, there are NAIDOC events that I'll be taking part in, so I'm looking forward to that. Otherwise, life is interesting, life is wonderful, and life is absolute joy. So even though things can be busy, they're busy about being part of the gospel message, living the gospel message, and proclaiming the gospel message by what I say and do. So I hope the same is true for you. I hope you have a great weekend, and I look forward to catching you next time. But if you're traveling, please stay safe, take care, and look after yourself. You are precious in the eyes of God.